Okay, this is where she came in off the desert out there. Come around, and this is the way she was going, just like this. If you could see, I don't know if the camera picks it up, but you can see her center tire, which is right here on the ground. Her two outer tires are on the ground on either side. And then right here is the first bump she encounters, because you can see where it just sheared off the sagebrush and everything. So that was her first encounter, which is a little bit of an elevation, which shot her up in the air, apparently, because the next time you see anything come down, she hit this here, and then there's the next gouges right here, there and there. And as you can see, she hit there, bounced, and hit here and bounced. There's 10 feet in between right here. And then this is probably 15 feet long, the gouge in the sand. And then there's nothing again. Flying, this has got to be 40 feet. And then you can see, here's this wheel here. Here's the other wheel here. And then right there in this is the center. So apparently from hitting that first thing, she's moved over, because that's not in the center of the two tires. And this is where it all really starts going really, really bad. At least from what I can see. Because when she hit this particular bump right here, which you can see the tires dug in right here, and right on this side, and then as you see, you won't see him again for a while. She just tore this stuff off. In fact, here's part of it right here. So she was losing things and rivets already. Pretty traumatic. You can see how high that is. I'm probably 2.5 feet higher. And still hits this one right here. And then there's no tracks. But you can see how the wood debris that's been thrown all around. Clear over to there. And then there's no tracks from this hump. I mean, her tires didn't even tear into this side here. And then wham! Her front tire again, as you can see, slammed into right there. Because here's the other outer tire on this side. And poof. And if you can see over there, over here, that big gouge, that is something that has came off of her car and flew off to this side. I think I got a little pile of stuff up here somewheres. Oh, right here. In this bush here, I found this big bolt and those pieces there. And there's a littler bolt up there that I found that I passed by, but that's here nor there. See, there's a washer. And you can see where the big gouges is hit. And she plows into this here again, hits the ground, and just takes out these bushes. Sagebrush is just choop, gone. And then it hits this side here. And then once again, she's airborne. Just nothing but debris scattered all around. I know it looks like just weeds and twigs, but that's been all pushed up from those bushes that she's hit, that sagebrush. Now mind, I don't see any tracks down here at this time. The next ones I see are right here. As you can see. going up either way. And this is where I found this in the bushes. I don't know what it is, but it's quite the piece. It's got to be a counterweight of some sort. Okay, so things must have been pretty well intact yet. I mean, not totally destroyed, because you can still see the front tire and the two tires on either side. And then she hits this, and I think this is where her nose comes down really hard right up here. Because right here, if you look, this place is just strewn with rivets right here. Just everywhere, the heads of rivets. And I think this is where the front end caught, and this flipped. I'm just taking a guess. But you don't see anything for a while. And then this big gouge, like if she'd come up and flipped over the top and caught right here. Cha-poom. Pieces falling off. And then we come up here where her final resting area is. This place is just strewn with top rivets, aluminum, wire ties. You need to see how the big gouge is. So this is where it came down hard. She could have hit here and flipped again, you know, who knows. And then here's where it came to rest. Her last, where she sheared off the last little bit right in there. And as you can see, this is where they brought in the dozer and picked the car up. Bushes burnt to the side. Bushes burnt. This must be where the majority of it came to end, because it's really burnt foam and all kinds of nasty stuff. And then something big came over here and landed and caught this on fire and ended up right there. And this is the last thing that caught on fire. I found a few nuts and bolts out that way. But that was her last track. Let's see, there's one more thing I want to document over here. Where did I find it? Oh, right here. Hopefully it's here. Oh yeah, another bolt. I'm going to put that in my race car just to prove it came from Jessie Combs' car. It's here at her crash site. Anyway, that was the last ride for Jessie, unfortunately. We miss you, Jessie. God rest your soul.